Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Good to see you.
You too.
Thank you.
So obviously your character has dealt with anger issues in the past and sort of moved through it in season 5, but I don't think it's necessarily completely gone. Is there any exploration of that this season?
I think every person can have like relapses of those kind of things, and my character does. I think always his go-to emotion whenever like something stressful or something bad is happening is like anger. He gets angry at himself because like he needs to figure out. He doesn't. It's almost like he gets like self-conscious about himself, and then he gets angry at himself because he's like not sure if he can do what he needs to do. So that's kind of like always his like go-to thought process when that SHIT goes down. But I think each season he shows progress, and he's more and more optimistic about being able to control it and really not letting it affect his overall being.
Liam was dealing with a lot last season with his girlfriend like in trouble and his best friend in trouble. So what can you tease about like where we're gonna pick up with him and what his priorities are in season 6?
We're gonna pick up with Liam. You can tell he's grown up a little bit. He seems like more of an adult. All these events that have happened in the past couple of years or seasons or whatever for the character have really, made him who he is now. And we pick up and see that Liam and Mason are still best friends. Everything's fine with them, and they're still partners in crime. And that his relationship with his girlfriend Hayden is much more adult-like. Like through all the stuff that they've been through. Her dying and coming back to life, almost dying again. All this crazy stuff has really brought them closer together. And I don't want to say help them grow, but force them to grow up. So that's what we're gonna see.
So you've been a baby beta for a little while now. Not a baby, but like a beta. Are we gonna see maybe you accelerating towards becoming an alpha this season? What can you kind of tease about that?
I think that's never. That's never gonna be like a main storyline, I don't think, at least for now. But it's always kind of like the underlying, I think, goal for Liam and also for Scott. Scott wants to push him in the right direction that one day he can be a leader. And they both know that it's kind of like an unspoken thing with them. And that's what they're always striving for.
So, one of the most striking things about the show as it started out was that all the main characters were older. They were in their 20s, and they're playing these teenagers. But, coming to the show, you were on the younger side. You're more high school age. How has, your journey on the show kind of mirrored your own journey, like being in this age and being in this time and struggling with your own things?
That's a good question. It's weird because as when I'm playing the character, my character's, he's a teenager and just learning about himself, I'm doing the same thing. I'm learning who I am. Like, I don't even fully know who I am yet. And it's very weird to be playing someone else who doesn't know who they are either. There's just so much confusion. Like, no one knows anything. But no, it's I wouldn't say easy to play that, but it's a little bit more relatable for me because I understand how he feels. You don't always, you wake up one day and you feel like you're a completely different person. Because when you're a teenager, you're like a sponge. Different things influence you all the time, and you just want to try out new things and meet different people, and you're just like trying to figure your shit out.
I mean, I'm sure it helps you get in the mindset a little bit.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Have you learned anything from your character about yourself? Don't kill your friends. I learned that. You shouldn't kill your friends, because then
their moms get mad at you. I mean, I've just learned how to be a better person and how to take it. I mean, that's my character's biggest thing is like, you know, being able to keep his morals in check and figuring out, you know, what's right and what's wrong, and it's such a big scale compared to regular life, but that's kind of what I take from it. It's just trying to be a good person and make sure I'm doing the right thing.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you.
You got a story?
Yeah, I got a
Every time I
story.
see the blue dress and that.